Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts. Last time we saved Alice. This time, considering I'm not starting, getting myself a nice item by doing that 10 ring, I spent 20 minutes on it, and I think the best I got was, 8 spins fully done. So, yeah, or no, 7.5 spins or something. It wasn't enough anyway. So, yeah, I have a new party. We're just going to run in here quickly and just show off the item that told us we needed to come back here. We got this from Roger last time. We're going to go a Golden Moon, Burning Sun, Old Forest, Royal Garden, Ocean Color, and then Drops of Blood. What that means is we need to start yellow, and you may kind of find the hints somewhat confusing. Okay, as I was saying, the order may not make a lot of sense considering what it says, but just follow my lead. We're going to go yellow, we're going to go red, next we're going to go green, just down the middle, and then we're going to go purple, blue, red, aqua. And let's see, so our next one was purple. Yeah, the order doesn't always make the most sense. The directions are a little kind of vague in their coloring. Drops of blood, obviously, but, I think a sun was... Yeah, normally drops of blood are red, and it's like the last one, but in this time, I think we do red a second time. This time we do blue. Yeah, it's not just go through all the different colors this time, and you only do one of, each of them once. And right now, with his weapon actually being upgraded, unlike Yuri's, Keith is now my strongest physical attacker. It's unfortunate. Well, it's great that, I have a stronger physical attacker now, but I would like to get Yuri back up to snuff. He's falling a little bit behind. Been worried about everybody else for the last little while, powering everybody else up. But Yuri needs to get there too. Can we open the door? Thank you. No boss this time, which is nice. But we do get one more item for doing this, and this one's important. So once we grab this one, we can get ourselves out of here. And the Stone of Rebirth. Now is probably a good time to take a look at some of the valuables that we've been collecting that I haven't gone over their pictures of yet. Their little item description. So now that we're done with that, we can get out of here. And let's take a look at some of these valuables here. Let's see. Don't think we... No, we did take a look at that one. The Pulse Tact, we also took a look at that one. Stone of Rebirth. Seems to be somewhat between stone and metal. Light, heavy, hard, or soft. Impossible to tell. Interesting. Did we take a look at all of these different things? Like the slide, did we take a look at these? From back in the dollhouse when we did that, I don't think I went over any of these things. These are pretty basic. Oath Grail. Take a look at that again. Oh, we've got it back. Oh yeah, we already saw that one, and I believe we've already seen pretty much all the rest of them too. Cool. Alright. So now that we have that Rebirth Stone, what exactly do we do with it? Well, this is where you're supposed to take it. I'm not sure how this is where you're supposed to go is determined by examining that Stone of Rebirth, but it is. Before we enter, make sure you are fully healed. Make sure you are set up. Demon earrings are one idea. There are other ways around that. In fact, you know what? Thinking about which one I wanted to do. Actually, did the thing do what I think it does? No, okay, never mind, that's fine. So I think I'm going to go for the small jug. It does consume extra SP, and that will be a problem, but I'm going to have to heal so much as is. I don't think it's going to kill me. Anyway, Seven-Eyed Mask. We haven't really taken a look at this. This is what it looks like. it raises defensive power, and as you can see, not only does it raise physical evade, physical defense, and special defense, but it's just all around pretty much the best defensive item you can get in the game. It's even better than the circlet we've had access to for a little while now. Mind's Eye, yeah, there's ways around it. Yeah, you could abuse the crap out of third keys the whole time. In fact, you could even do that with the Mind's Eye. It's entirely up to you. You come over here, take a look at the sunset. You realize you still have control. You don't understand why nothing's happening, so you leave. Oh. Right. Now, I remembered I've actually been in here recently to double check my strategy on this guy. And I have made a few changes. Yuri's father's here. It's been a long time. Have you now? Yeah, what are you doing in my soul? That sounds evil. I'm confused and scared. Watched over you. He has indeed. Feel like fighting you, huh? Why would I want to fight you? The soul of a powerful god. Think I know where this is going. The Seraphic Radiance will be released from my body. Throughout the entire game, people have made little references here and there, saying that something else watches over Yuri. A powerful spirit watches over Yuri. It's protected from an unseen force. Well, the ancient god beat him in Shanghai, and his father took it upon himself through mumbo-jumbo magic, whatever, to take it into himself, even though he was already inside Yuri. And he's been protecting Yuri ever since. If we can defeat him, we will gain access to the ability to fuse with a god. Come at me with everything you've got. Spirit of Bronze, huh? Alright, let's go. This is the first time we fought his father, Foxface, a mask, or anything such thing where we've actually had standard battle music instead of, you know, that dark, ominous theme that we've gotten pretty much every other time. Which is nice. For this fight, we're going to use Lobo, the Spirit of Earth. And the reason for that is we want to do as much as we can to raise our own physical defense, because as with pretty much every other one-on-one Yuri fight where we're controlling Yuri, it's very much a physical damage exchange. So the more defense we have, the more we survive. Now, you can go the opposite route too and go for more offense and use Foron. And then your idea is, instead of doing more damage, why is that doing such a little damage? I don't remember it ever doing that little damage. Do I just have enough defense that it, like, scaled over or something like that? So that seems weird. Anyway, so yeah, you could do it higher defense or higher offense and try and take him down faster, or just have more survivability. Now, I have the Mind's Eye for this fight. If you are not comfortable using the Mind's Eye, I've already demonstrated... Why is he doing such little damage? I don't remember this happening in my test run. Am I cheesing through this guy? But anyway, yeah, so we've already demonstrated the money trick, so you have access to third keys, which are a lot easier, you know, arguably, than trying to do Mind's Eye. You could also combine them if you want to do absolute crap tons of damage. That's entirely up to you. Just double check Yuri's weapon, his most recent weapon, because the amount of where the ring is changes a little bit throughout the game, depending on what your weapon is. Right now, mine, I'm trying to focus my attack on, if you look on screen, I'll indicate it, that upper right nodule, and then the smaller lower left nodule, and then the upper left smaller nodule thing there. So there you go. Now that you've seen those, now I can get back to attacking. As you can see, those are the ones I'm aiming for. And the more damage I do, and the faster I do it, the better. Okay, we'll just keep going for attack. I was considering being super safe and buffing up again, since I know he's about to do this. You became strong. Take the power into your hands. Of course, he's not going to release it from his body without actually fusing into it. This is what it looks like. This is the enemy we have to fight now. Now, if you don't have increased defense, the first attack will do almost 200 damage to you. So, yeah, dangerous. Very dangerous. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuff now. Doesn't matter. I just need to make sure that I get it off. I don't need to go for the perfect right now. I need to make sure that I get this set up. Again. And then I need to use a Thera extract to heal, and that's what you should be using in this fight to heal. It's one of the reasons why I've accumulated as much of them as I have, because they're your primary source of healing in this fight. The Seraphic Radiance has 5,000 HP. I'm not sure if that includes Yuri's father there as well, but it's non-elemental, and it has a normal attack and one other attack. So this is going to take a little while. This is the other attack. This should do around 300 damage, and it is special based. So it works off of your special defense, I believe. And of course it heals himself. So once you start seeing that, you can see how long this fight can possibly take. And you'll also notice that I'm going to run low on SP relatively soon because I have the small jug equipped. Well, there is an item that should be able to help me here, and I almost missed the first hit on that ring there. So yeah, make sure your HP is above 300 at all times, otherwise you're screwed. And I'm just going to double check to make sure I have the item that I think I do. Where is it? No. HP and MP. I wanted the one. Do I not have it? Or is it... doesn't it exist? Okay, maybe it doesn't exist and I was remembering an item that, you know, isn't real. No, that's not going to help me. I wanted to find an item that... I'll just use the pure extract there. I wanted something that restored HP and SP, since that's what Yuri needs, but we'll just use a pure extract on this turn, and then we'll have to use this turn to heal up with Thera extract, and then I think my next turn is going to be reestablishing that. But I absolutely have to be above 300 HP. So if I'm not, he decides to use Malecto or whatever the hell that is, I'm dead. So yeah, this should do about 320, 300, somewhere in there. I'm not sure if this one's affected by our charge or not. We'll see. Yeah, about 300. Seems to be about that regardless. So let's get charge back up here. So yeah, if you want to speed this fight along, because, as I said, there's only 2 different attacks this guy can do, then once you're at a point where you're content with the amount of damage you have, you can dip in to start using third keys. There we go. And basically, this doesn't make the fight any easier, it just speeds the whole process along. And that's kind of my primary reason for using them in this fight, because otherwise this fight just gets very, very long. Especially considering you need to heal every turn or 2. So anyway, let's get a Thera Extract going again. And yeah, this is pretty much the boss fight. It's a very defensive approach to it, and it does make it a lot easier. If you go the offensive route, you're pretty much trading blows and you end up having to heal more often. So I think the damage output might even be higher this way than it would be the other way. And yes, I could have used another third key, but I don't want to completely abuse this guy. Want to show maybe a few tight situations here and there. Because we do a decent amount of damage, but it just, because it's one-on-one and because we have to spend so much time healing, it just takes a while to get the whole fight finished up with. And your absorption healing thing does not help. It would be a good idea to have a decent supply of Thera Extracts and even some Thera Roots if you're not willing to buy the Thera Extracts. Charge wore off. Charge needs to go back on. Okay, we'll go for the perfect. I was actually trying to go for just a normal good, but I flinched and it took too long. So I'll take a successful use of that. Alright. So we're doing about 600 a turn, so we should be closing in on finishing this guy off, I think. I can survive one more hit. And there it goes. We have defeated the Seraphic Radiance. This one gives us a diamond ring, also gives us a bunch of cash. Now, I had pirate rings on everyone. Normally you get 99,999 cash from that fight. I just never bothered to unequip them because at this point we have as much money as we need and I don't need to worry about it. This one does not give you any souls, so don't worry about that. But it really doesn't matter because in order to get this, you need level 3 of all of your different fusions unlocked. You also need to have previously got a Mon. If you don't have those, you cannot get this. The Soul of the Seraphic Radiance.
Why do I worry so? I'm blessed with true friends, I have enemies to battle, and my body remains strong enough to face any challenge. Can there be any greater happiness than this? Do not waver. Forge ahead. The blood of the Harmonixer, the power of fusion. You've come this far since awakening, have you not? You're a man, aren't you? You must not halt your steps. When you choose of your own free will to halt your steps, that will signify true defeat. Go. Continue to place one foot before the other. For every man there is a resting place. Grit your teeth, and no matter what setbacks you may suffer along the way, continue on to that place. That is victory. Don't look at me like that. You've grown, son. That little boy that used to hide behind his mother's back when I came home has grown big and strong. Do you remember the garden you and I made for your mother in the backyard? I only wish I had had more time.
And with that, his father has done his duty. He protected his son until he was able to overcome his demons on his own. Keep watching over him. And because this is Shadow Hearts, we defeated a boss. Which means there is a hidden treasure chest, which is not there until after you defeat him. And this is a major trend in this game that has continued up until now. We get the Father's Coat. The ultimate armor in the game for Yuri. Cuts both darkness and light damage in half. With that being said, we have defeated pretty much all of the optional bosses. The only thing left is pretty much the pit fights. So next time, I think we're going to start on the pit fights. And if I get lucky enough dicking around with the 10 ring off screen, then, well, I'll have the recorder running, but there won't be commentary during me doing it because I'm not going to try and talk while doing that. It's just too difficult. But anyway, I'm going to save down here because the pit fights are right over here. And, well, there's a lot we can do there, and there is a unique prize for each participant. So everyone must succeed in doing it if you want to get credit for getting every item in the game. But anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.